Hey, Storm. Oh, okay. My other two videos are uploading to how Daddy's been drinking. Um, Kids soundtrack. That was a great soundtrack from the 90s. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Last drunken video. I'll talk about women. No, you may be gay. 10% chance. That's fine. I love you and your siblings regardless of your sexual orientation. Kind of stupid to have to say that, but that's the world we live in. I love you, Storm. I love you, River. I love you, Sage, and I love you, Willow. Gay, lesbian, whatever. You're my children. And I love you with all my heart. Give you all a kidney if you needed it. Give you both my kidneys if you needed it. Probably not any good, like the rest of my body, but it's yours if you need it. But let's talk about women. Assuming you're heterosexual. I think this is probably a very bad time to be heterosexual and dating in the Western culture, at least America, United States, in the early part of the 21st century. You have to understand that when dealing with women or minorities, what have you, the United States has, historically given them a bad deal. Women were not treated fairly, blacks weren't treated fairly for much of this nation's history. However, that was 50 years ago, since things have changed. I was born, women couldn't even own credit cards without their husband's approval, at least in America, United States. And now they can, of course. There are many things that protect women, like Title IX in sports, anti-discrimination, all that shit now. And that's the way it should be. I don't care what you got between your legs or who you fuck in the bedroom. If you're a United States citizen, that should have some merit, some weight. That should mean something. And you should be treated fairly. You shouldn't be given any advantages, but you should be treated fairly if you're an American citizen. You should have all the benefits of our laws. That's not a free ride. You're expected to contribute. But, if you're gay, trans, whatever, as long as it's between consenting adults, I honestly have no problem with it. But back to women. Yeah, women have changed since I was a young man. There has been a movement to marginalize straight white males. I'm not saying that to make myself sound like a victim. I see it as the truth. I still acknowledge that being a white male has some advantages in our society. But at the same time, I do not like that white males are disparaged or made fun of, because I never did that to black males or homosexuals or women or what have you. It's discrimination and shitty behavior no matter who it's directed at. And no matter what your reasoning is, it's not cool. It's not right to treat people in an undignified manner. But I think American women in this day and age are very entitled. I do not trust women. Women women are the inferior sex. I don't know why that is. A man will die for his woman. A woman probably will not die for her man. A man will work himself to the bone to support a woman. Women do not have that same level of loyalty. No one's ever going to see this video anyhow, so instead of stopping it, I'm just going to take a piss while I'm talking to you. Women have two main weapons at their disposal that they will use. That is pussy and tears. They'll usually start off with tears. Try to cry their way out of the consequences of their actions. If that doesn't work, then they will try to, offer you pussy. I'm not saying all women are like this, okay? Just most of them. I regret, except for you kids, I regret ever meeting your mother. I worked myself literally into convulsions. And then when I fell down, she abandoned me. She used that as an excuse to go and live her life the way she wanted. I offered many times to co-parent. That's what I wanted. I realized that I'd made many mistakes. I'd become I had become emotionally unavailable to not just your mother, but you kids as well. That's why I offered so much in the divorce. I truly, at the time, thought I was 100% to blame. And I thought I deserved whatever I got. It was only later I came to understand that, yes, I'd made many serious mistakes. But that was just the pretext for my family being destroyed. And it is still the pretext. I guess it doesn't matter. You will probably never see this. But maybe somebody will. And whoever you are is watching at some point in the future. Just you know that Michael Guy McLarty, loved his children and died missing them and loving them, and died willing to do anything for them. I understand that a lot of fathers don't want anything to do with their children. Not the case here. If I'd been able to, we would have spent weekends together or longer. We would have had long talks. We would have gone to restaurants, to parks. We played board games. And I'm dead, and if you come to my trailer and see all the board games I've collected, those were for y'all. I kept on holding out hope that one day we would sit around a table and play board games together. How stupid of me. How foolish. Yeah, I don't trust women. Past two women in my life both physically attacked me. One, she got put in jail, and the other one went to the nut house. Yeah, I forgave both of them. I don't think it's in my nature to just continually hold a grudge. And I don't think that's because I'm some great, laid-back person. I think it's because I just honestly realize it doesn't fucking matter. I'll be dead soon. Even if I somehow live another 30 years and 100 years, I'll be dead. So will everybody I know and love and interact with, and it just doesn't fucking matter, son. Nothing we do matters. The only thing that's important is behaving with compassion and honor and loving and love. The only things that matter. Probably see a lot of my other books are histories. Love history, of course. And I'm sorry, I know I'm probably repeating myself on a lot of shit, but you chose to watch this video. I try to understand advanced concepts like physics and multiverses, time. I can't ever seem to really get a good grasp on it, but I try. There's just something in me that makes the understanding of English and history and literature, religion, just philosophy, just so much easier. I understand those things. I can engage intelligently, I think, with those things. What else? What other books? Pillars of the Earth. That's a great book. Gosh, I'd have to get out of my recliner and go look at my books. I've probably got about 100 books in my library, or maybe more. I used to have a lot more before your mother threw them away. What else? I like the Book of Job. Not really a book, more of a short story, but it's in the Bible. I think a lot of my personal philosophy finds its roots in the Book of Job. What else? Oh no, I want to tell you about my favorite movies, but I think I've probably talked about that before. Also, this video is getting kind of long. Storm, River, Sage, Willow, who's ever watching this, know that I love you. Know that I missed you. Know that up until the final day of my life, I was hoping to hear from you. Anything. just to know that y'all are safe. Anyhow, Storm, that's your daddy drinking. That's your daddy drinking whiskey. I love you, Storm. I love you, Willow. I love you, Sage. I love you, River. I hope one day you learn that.